Hilary, thanks for playing that song for me. The one that makes me smile as I face all the upcoming miles. Hilary, thanks for playing that song for me. The one that makes a bad day no big deal, makes me feel at home behind the wheel. Because in my car is when I need you the most. You make a traffic jam seem like a short ride up the coast. You're the DJ that gets me down the freeway. And all the crazy drivers out there soon begin to vanish through thin air. You're the DJ that gets me down the freeway. Now everything is alright. I get to where I'm going and I'm not uptight. Hilary. Hey, singer-songwriter Christopher Dale here with my buddy Pat Hilton.
What's going on?
For Quick Blast Podcast.
Quick Blast Podcast.
Keeping it short, like our attention spans.
Sing.
That was my song, Hilary, inspired by DJ Hilary, here in San Diego on 91X. She's a fantabulous gal, and she's been very generous to independent artists like myself and local artists here in San Diego by putting our songs on the big radio dial whenever she can. She just slips them right in there with the big dudes.
And what a fine tribute song as well.
Thank you. She is totally worthy of having her own song.
You gotta love it.
So that song also makes me think about, it also encompasses just how important music is to me, and I believe other people. It helps us get through a lot of different emotions and times. And one of the most important times that I need music is when I'm in the car driving, because it's crazy out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's just nuts. You got all kinds of stuff going on every day. You got people running stop signs, the California stops, rolling right on through. Hey, man, I was over here. Didn't you see me? You got the speeder uppers and the slower downers. Sounds like they're drug addicts or something. I don't know.
You would think.
You got the bob and weavers in and out of traffic, speeding right by you. I'm going 100. They're going 105. However fast you're going, I'm going to go faster. That's how it goes. But it also reminds me of specific stories and things I've seen on the road. Just like recently when I did a tour, I drove from San Diego to Texas and back. 17 days, 4,000 miles.
Ooh, you gotta love it.
So you get past El Paso once you get into Texas, and it's a whole lot of nada.
Nothing.
Whole lot of nada. So me and my buddy Jeff, who came out to start the tour with me, we're cruising along, cruise control in my Honda CR-V, and the next thing you know, we get passed by this minivan with Indiana plates.
Oh, Midwesterners.
And she is weaving all over the road, over the center, the median, off the side a little bit. Thought she was going to go off the side and roll it, whatever. We're just like, what the heck, drunk driver or something. All of a sudden, we start to catch up with her. We're cruise controlling, so she's slowing down. We get up to her, we look in there, and she's got this van pack stuff on even the passenger seat, and she's texting. She's playing some kind of video game or sexting or cruising plenty of fish or something. I don't know. I'm on my way home to Indiana. Anybody ready for a date? I don't know.
Oh,
pretty, but it's just crazy. And so she's speeding up, slowing down, and we're just continually going 5 miles over the speed limit. And this is lasting for miles, and we're freaking out. She's going to run us off the road. We're roadkill. We're going to die. Ah! So after like 30 minutes of this stuff and miles, we see a Subway sign.
There it is.
And we're like, we're out of here. We're taking the Subway.
$5 getaway.
$5 foot long, taking the Subway. Boom, got rid of her.
Incredible. Gone for good?
Well,
she made her way back.
She did make her way back. She came from behind us again about an hour later. Like, what? Ah!
Every time.
Just crazy. We made it.
Well, that's all that counts. We made it. I pulled into Phoenix with Afro Man one time in my big green van, smoke pouring out of the engine, pouring out of the front of the van. I'm freaking out.
Pouring out of the inside of the van when you open the door, because then I got high, and then I got high.
He gets out of the van, and everyone's going crazy because there's smoke everywhere. I jump out, kind of freaking out, right in front of the venue. and this guy fixes it like a $5 tube or a $5 hose or something.
He put a $5 footlong on it on
Put
the
a
radiator.
$5 getaway on there, and we were gone. It was beautiful.
My dad's a TV repairman. He's got a toolbox. I can
Bro,
fix this.
Throw me some cold 45 and we're good, dude.
Now we can get back in there. And then I got high. And then I got high. So last November, I'm coming out of the Florida Keys after this event called Meeting of the Minds. Got my buddy Rich with me. Our buddy Charlie Imes, fellow musician, is piloting us along in his Honda Odyssey minivan.
There you go.
We approach the Florida Everglades, 70 miles of no services. We're about 20 miles in. Charlie looks over at me and goes, "Hey guys, I think we're going to run out of gas." Rich and I are like, "What? What are you talking about?" He slows down, speed limit, pumps it into cruise control, and we see how far we can make it.
Oh, man.
We start to slow down and glide to a stop about 18 miles from the next gas station. So next thing you know, boom, all the doors are open, humid as hell, getting eaten by mosquitoes,
Ooh.
can't play the radio because we don't want to kill the battery, and right outside on this pole is this vulture looking down on us, going, 3 of them. I better call some friends.
Yeah, that's a lot to munch on.
Dinner will be served shortly. They're cooking right now. It's cooking right now.
It's cooking and getting a little bit munched on by insects.
My
but
feet are scabbing up. I'm getting from itching so much.
We'll come in for the final strike.
Send Benadryl now. Oh my God. We're on the side of the road for 2 hours.
Ooh.
I'm dead silent, not saying a word. Charlie's sitting there making little videos on his phone and posting them to Facebook going, ha, 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 we're going to die on the side of Gator Country.
Oh,
you know,
man.
It's like, I was just like,
I would have been singing songs.
Don't say anything.
We're stranded on the side of the road, baby.
So yeah, two hours later, we get gas. Boom, we're out of there. Charlie, you inspired me to write a song. I just need to take the time to sit down and make it happen. And it's going to happen, Charlie. It's coming for you, Charlie. The song is coming. That reminds me, well, I have another story. Recently, I was in Mexico, Rocky Point, Puerto Peñasco,
There you go.
doing a house concert. My friend Claudia was driving me and my buddies around. And the next thing you know, we pass up this beater of a car, and it's just packed with school kids. They got their school uniforms on, and there looks like this little 12, 13-year-old girl driving. I mean, packed to the hilt.
Yikes.
Someone on the lap of the person in the front passenger seat.
This
the
does
whole
not
back
sound
lap
legal.
dancing in the back. Kids hanging out the window, and you got 2 kids outside hanging onto the back of the trunk. And we're just like, whoa, what the heck? Is this the new Disneyland ride? They're just having so much fun, and we're just tripping out going, are the cops going to pull them over? Oh, this is Mexico. No. She probably did a shot at tequila. They're like, woo, school's out. Let's do this. And I'll bet nobody in the car was going, are we there yet?
No, they were celebrating.
Oh, my God. They're having so much fun. I'm like,
Wow.
how much?
That's intense.
How much does that ride cost? I'm in. I've been to Disneyland. I've been to Magic Mountain. That's the ride I want to ride on.
I want this forever.
Will I make it out of Mexico alive? To be continued. But that's what the song Hilary reminds me of. Stories like on the road. And so we're hoping that maybe if you're listening out there, it might inspire some stories or crazy stuff you've seen on the road. And maybe you'll share it with us. Leave a comment on our page, Quick Blast Podcast. And share your stories, because that's what it's all about.
Let us know what you have dealt with on the road, folks.
Because life is full of stories.
And surprises.
And sometimes it's a box of chocolates.
And a little bit of smoke.
But thanks for joining us here on Quick Blast Podcast.
Quick Blast Podcast.
Brought to you by us.
Woo.
Keeping it short, like our attention spans. A big shout out to Hilary. Thanks again for the inspiration for the song. Love you. You're awesome. Keep pumping it out at 91X. If you want to hear more of the song Hilary, go on Spotify, Christopher Dale, or download it off of iTunes.
That's right. And you can listen to the Quick Blast Podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and more.
Awesome. We'll see you next time. Hilary, take it out.
Hilary, thanks for playing that song for me. The one that I know all the lyrics to, and sticks in my head like super glue. Hilary, thanks for playing that song for me. The one that I always love to sing. It's mobile karaoke and I'm doing my thing. Because in my car is when I need you the most. Make the traffic jam seem like a short ride up the coast. You're the DJ, gets me down the freeway. And all the crazy drivers out there soon begin to vanish to thin air. You're the DJ.